Hi, this is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio, and welcome to New in the Studio. So on Monday nights, I have New in the Studio and chat and connect with over cards. But tonight is New in the Studio. So I don't know if you remember last week I said with this press on stamp set, I had said, oh, so fun. I really want it. Well, you know what? I had already ordered it and it came like the next day. So I was really excited. I love coffee and it could be used for tea. And so I'm going to make 2 cards using this. I just think it's a super, super fun stamp set. So the first one, this is a bright one. I'm going to make more of a fall card using the crumb cake. And I'm going to use the colors. So I want to show you how to do this little band here, the same as the paper. So I'm going to use fall colors for this one. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is from the Gilded Autumn stamp set. And we'll just pop that in the middle, kind of in the middle enough. There we go. And I always line it up on this side, on the fold side, just in case it's too long. I can always trim it. So I can see that there's a little bit sticking over, but I can go ahead and trim that. So that's okay. I'll just cut that off. All right. Now I previously cut out 2 of these rectangles, and these are from the Hippo and Friends dies. Now, these dies are awesome. Whether or not you have the Hippo and Friends, these are so fun. These are the rectangles. The 2 are still over on the die cut machine, but 2 bigger ones. That's these sizes right here. And then I'm also going to use those tonight. So I just love this. The stamp set is great too, but these dies are wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this directly on there. Whoa, get some adhesive going there. And I'm going to just put this right here in the middle. I'm going to turn it this way. There's a couple little spots on it. There we go. Now on here, this one is actually just going to go right on too, because it's the coffee cup that I'm going to pop up. So I'm just going to layer those. I love when the dies nest so nicely together. And I'm using Early Espresso. I'm going to set that aside for a minute. I am using Early Espresso, and I'm going to use that big cup. Isn't that so fun? I just love it. And I'm going to make that band, what I'm going to do, let's see. Let's look at this for a minute here. Do we want the band going the same? I think the same. So I'm going to stamp just on that one little part. And I have to decide, like, oh, which colors do I want? I kind of want the Cajun craze in the middle. And then I am able to just cut out the little band here. So we'll cut that out. I just think it's so fun. Coffee is always a good thing, especially in the fall with our pumpkin spice lattes, right? So this is just going to go right in there. And that is how you easily make the coffee cozy. And then this one does not have dies, but it's mostly straight lines. So it's pretty simple to just quickly cut out. It's not difficult by any means. And even if you cut off some of the little round things on the edge, it doesn't really matter because it still looks adorable. I could even go whoop right across the top and get rid of that little, what is that? Oh, that little nub in the middle of the cup lid, I guess. Oh, it's the vent. Excuse me. It's the vent for those coffee connoisseurs. I don't know. All right. So just pop that out there. Hi, Cindy. How are you tonight? Okay. So there we've got our little cup. Oh, look how cute that is. Isn't that fun? And we'll go ahead and, of course, we'll pop it up with some dimensionals. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to color the cup. One other thing. I'm going to use cinnamon cider and just color the cup. I could leave it vanilla, but I think it needs some color to make it stand a little bit apart from the coffee cozy. And I'll leave the lid vanilla. The more I go over this, the darker it will get. That's pretty. I like it. And yeah, I like that little coloring it in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put some dimensionals here. And we'll pop these up. And it will look darling, adorable. I always think, like, wouldn't you just love to get this in the mail? I would. So there's that. And then we just need a little tag or something, right? So I'm going to stamp on here. I'm going to stamp a cup of thanks. So let's just go ahead. I'm looking for a clean spot on my, there we go. We'll stamp a cup of thanks. And I'm going to go ahead and punch that out. So I'm going to go about that far down because I'm going to use this duo tag punch. And, you know, my paper isn't exactly any of those sizes, so I'm going to turn it over just to center it there. Good enough. And then I'm going to put it here, but I'm going to trim off a little bit of this edge. That's a little too long for me. And I'm going to use this embroidered ribbon. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you see, it's got lots of, it just really has lots of detail on it. So, and I'm going to do something that I used to see people do, and I think, well, that's kind of odd. Why are they stapling? But you know what? It's kind of an easy way to add a tag. So I have a little stapler, literally a little stapler, and I'm going to just staple. Ooh, I think I almost missed my paper. Did I miss it? I did. That's okay. Staples are cheap. So let's try again and get in there a little bit more with my stapler. Let's come from this side and see if, oh, there we go. That's better. Yep, that's better. And then I can just kind of pull it apart a little bit. And I'm just going to trim my little ribbons here. There we go. And I could pop it up or I could just stick it straight down. I'm just going to stick it down. Isn't that cute? I think that's a really cute card. I love the bright colors. So I love these with the in colors. Making them with any of those cups is just so fun. But this is a nice fall one. Kind of maybe a little bit more masculine, maybe pumpkin spice latte-ish. So that is our first card using our press on. And the other card we're going to make is, you guessed it, a pop-up, right? So remember the other day, if you saw, we made a pop-up card. So I'm going to start again with my crumb cake. Normal 8.5 by 5.5. 8.5 by 5.5. And then this piece of paper, I cut just a little bit smaller. So I cut it a 1/4 inch smaller. Hi, Tammy. And it doesn't look like it's quite a 1/4 inch. So I'm going to actually trim a little bit more off here. It seems a little too wide. All right. So let's just double check that again. Yeah, that works just fine. And then in here, I started to make the card and I thought, oh, I'll just make it with you. So I went in here and just cut a little bit here. And then I'm going to push that part forward and fold it. And that's going to be my pop-up on the inside. So let's go ahead and stick this down. I do like our new adhesive that it's so very sticky. I'm just going to stick half of it first. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to stick that half first, and then I'll go ahead and stick this other half down. Never can have too much adhesive. All right, there we go. So I can decide, do I want that on the bottom? Or do I want that on the top? I think I like it on the bottom like that. Now, remember I told you I was using these hippo dies. So I took the largest die and cut out that same from the Gilded Autumn paper. I cut out this, I used this one and cut out that. Okay, pardon me? Oh, an emblem. There we go. And that is going to go right there. Then I went one size smaller on these hippo dies. I took this one and cut out this piece. And I like that it has a little stitching around it. I just think that's kind of fun. All right, so let me set those aside. And here's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this one down all the way. That gold is so pretty on the other side, isn't it? And we're going to, should I pop it up? I'm going to stick this one down all the way, right in the middle there. Then I die cut another one, and I noticed I didn't die cut it all the way, and I purposely, it doesn't matter, and I'll show you why, because I'm going to stamp the little coffee cups on there in Early Espresso. And the heart is the one I want in the middle. The others are going to go off the edge. And that's okay, because I am going to just trim this straight across here. I didn't make this card already, so I think it'll be cute. In my mind, it's cute. All right. Because I was thinking I could just put a little piece on top of this, and I thought, oh, what if I die cut it? Then it actually fits right there. So I'm going to color this just a tiny bit. I'm going to color the heart in the middle. I'm not going to color all the coffee cups. Just going to color a few of them. And again, I'm going to go with this cinnamon cider. I like that. So I'm going to color just the bottom of the cup and the top of the cup. I'll leave the coffee cozy like that. Isn't that cute? That's fun. And then I'm going to definitely pop this up, right? We have to have some poppage going on. All right. And like I said, because this fits right there, fits right on. Oh, I thought that was kind of fun. Sort of a different take on it. And then I cut a little piece of the Cajun Craze just to decorate the bottom a tad. So we'll stick this down here. Again, I always start at the fold, so if it's too long, I don't always have to worry about things being so precise and perfect, because then I can just go back and trim them. So this right here, I was thinking I could put on the words, "A Cup of Thanks." Wouldn't that be fun right there? Now, normally I should have stamped first. Phew, should have stamped first and then put this on, but I think that's cute. What do you think? Now, we still have this on the inside. So we, again, are going to make one more cup. And we're going to put the big cup on the inside. So let's go ahead and stamp that. And again, I'm going to make my little cozy, but I want it to go this way this time. I want it to be striped. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. There's my snips. This is what I was looking for before. All right. So I can see that ink is a little moist, and I don't want it to smudge. So let's go ahead and cut out the coffee cozy. I'll tell you, sometimes I have ideas and they work, and sometimes they don't. But I think this one's going to work. All right, so let's go ahead and put that on there. I like that better, striped up and down than sideways. I think that's going to work better for what the look we're going for. And I'm going to color the cup again. And, I'm going to cut it out, so it doesn't even really matter if I stay in the lines, because I have to cut out the cup, right? So there we go. And then let's go ahead and cut this out. And I think on the inside, if I had a big thanks, that would be kind of fun, because this is a big coffee cup. And this time,
somebody likes this card paper.
You like that? That's the Gilded Autumn. I'm going to snip that. I just cut that vent off. Honestly, I just don't want to deal with it right now. Like, yeah, I'm going to cut the vent off, because it still looks just like a coffee cup without the little vent. There we go. What do you got going on over there? Oh, okay. So back to my card here. Wouldn't that be fun? A cup of thanks. And then this is going to sit right inside here. So it'll pop right up. So I'm just going to put a little adhesive there and stick on my little pop-up. So let's open that. So you say, oh, a cup of thanks. Oh, there it is. Isn't that so cute? The one's retired. Isn't that so cute, though? I can use it if you want, though. Is there a red dot on it? Let's see.
Yes.
Okay. I have a retired stamp set that has a big thanks, but isn't that fun? I just think that's really fun. Anything that has a surprise inside. Oh, you know what else we need to stamp inside? Coffee beans. They also come with this stamp set, and I think you just need a little bit of coffee beans inside. In fact, this one, I'm feeling the need to go all the way across. Oof. Feeling the need. Let's go all the way across. There we go. Pop that back out. There. What do you think? Is that fun? Tracy says it's so cute. Oh, you know what else I was going to do on here? I forgot. I wanted to use these In Good Taste elements. These are wooden, and at one time I thought, oh, those are kind of funky. I'm going to check those out. And they just pop right out. This one fell out before, and I tucked it back in there. There we go. So they're just wooden shapes. How fun is that? A little bit of texture or color on one side. So I'm going to use, and with these In Good Taste, there's 4 different shapes. You get 87 pieces. That's a lot of little wood pieces. So I'm just going to punch out 2 of those. And I was going to put them right here. Would that be cute? Just a little bit of autumn, a little bit of wood. Here are my glue dots. So yeah, I kind of like it. And you could color these. So if I wanted them to be the really rust, I could sure do that, or any of the colors there. Tuck that glue dot underneath. Yeah, I just thought, the first time I saw this, I thought, what is that? And where did they get it? And I had to really hunt for it. But I don't know. I think that's kind of fun. So it just adds a little pop. A little bit. So cute. I just love things that do this. All right. So I'm going to show you. So here's the cards I made with this. I have to close this adhesive because, you know, I see it and I keep thinking I'm going to set something in it. Okay. So I want to tell you that this card, when you order $50 in product, I send you 4 cards, a card kit to make 4 cards. Excuse me. And these, you get one in each of these colors, the Melon Mambo, Bumblebee, Misty Moonlight, and Just Jade. You get one of 4 cards in those different colors. So that's kind of fun. If you order $50, that's the kit. Those are the kits I have made already. And then I have some others that are just kind of fun. Staying with the coffee theme. Excuse me. This is by Beth Talsgraf. That's fun. I like that she 3D embossed that. And this is like that leather, kind of leathery ribbon. Feels like leather. And she colored in some of the coffee beans. Nice. And then this one has the gems that are faceted gems. Kind of fun that she picked out the colors that are in this paper too. But check this one out. I gotta get a drink of water here. So I made this one the other night. Look how cute. We have the elephant, and the elephant is from our Zoo Globe. I was looking for, I thought, what animal can hold this? And I was wondering about the gnome. And I think he probably could, but I think this is cute. And I painted the toenails. Got to make sure you see those. Okay. And then a cup of thanks. Isn't that so fun? And then I did, you know, this kind of looks like elephant skin. Yeah, I was going to say elephant paper, elephant skin. So this is the Old World 3D embossing folder. And it's nice because it has good texture. Can you see that on the, yeah, you can. So yeah, really fun. All right. So those are the cards I wanted to show you tonight. I always like to take a poll. Which, do you have a favorite? 1, 2, 3? Do you have a favorite? What do you think? I'm going to look and see. That striped paper is so pretty. 1, 2, 3. Which do you think you like best? They're different, of course, because these two are more my style because they're bright. And this one is more kind of muted. Tracy likes number 2, this one. Nice. All right, well, I'll come back to that. Oh, and Cindy likes number 2. Okay, you guys are not the bold brights people. I am the bold bright. I am all about these two, but I'm glad you like it. I thought this was kind of fun. I had never tried that before, but I thought I was going to cut a strip and then put the cards on, or oh my goodness, I was going to cut a strip and stamp the cups on it. But then I thought, well, if it's too short, it might look funny if it's too long. So that worked out kind of well to die cut that little piece on top. All right. So that's what I have for you tonight. I want to tell you or remind you, I know it's in my throat tonight. I've been talking all day because today's our first day of teaching in school. Simple stamping is September 24th. When's the last day to register? This week?
Yep.
This week on Wednesday is last day to register. 4 cards. Here they are. The 4 cards using the posies? No. Peonies. Thank you. So here's our 4 cards that we're making using the Peony stamp set and the Peony Designer Series paper. So those are the cards we'll be making. You provide the sentiment and I provide everything else for you. So that is September 24th. Again, I can send you the link so you can do it on your own time, or you can make it with us. So 4 cards, $16. That includes shipping. And just register by this Wednesday at register.thestamperstudio.com. The other thing I want to tell you about is don't forget about the outlet. We've gotten a couple orders recently, and so the outlet is discounted. No, not discounted. Retired Stampin' Up! And other items. So definitely check that out. Outlet.thestamperstudio.com. There's some great things on there, some great deals. So check that out as well. And I always include a couple cards so you get a little bonus. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed New in the Studio with our Press On. Press On was the name of that, right? Press On stamp set. I thought that was really fun. And I hope you take some time to stamp, because it really does. It is therapy. It really makes you happy, makes me happy. So I had a long day, of course, first day at school. So I'm like, oh, but then now that I've stamped, I'm feeling great. So, all right. Happy stamping, friends. Bye.